comes out Kevin Hickey. Hickey out towards this side of the field to Martin Murta. Murta has it for Westmeath on his own half back line. A long ball way up across the centre. Tomas Cleary comes out and controls it beautifully. Taps it on his toe once. Puts it across to the side of the field. But straight into the hands of the wing half back for Paul Diamond. Paul Diamond for Derry. Way down the far side of the field. Coming out and grabbing it for Westmeath is Shane Deering and for Westmeath attacking. Up towards Tomas Cleary. Cleary has it, steps inside his man. He's 35 yards out. He's heading for the goal. A shot for Cleary and it's over the bar. A lovely point by Cleary. We're just 47 seconds into the second half and a lovely point there by Tomas Cleary. A great ball given. Deering saw it on the wing half back, grabbed it, kicked it over this side of the field. Westmeath playing with the aid of a slight breeze in the second half. That's just the tonic they needed. 8 points to 4. The kick out by Aidan Hopkins, David Hopkins, down toward the middle of the field. Centre half back Kenny McKinley for Westmeath. A long ball up into the far corner, racing out for it there and getting it is wing half back Paul McFlynn. McFlynn has it. McFlynn is fouled and there's a free out for Derry off their own half back line. Quickly taken way down the far side of the field, racing out there and giving it back to McFlynn. McFlynn has it. He's 60 metres out. He's 50 metres out. Still going. He's tackled over there on the far side of the field by Tom Stewart Trainer. A free in for Derry from about 45 metres out from the Westmeath goal, and going over there to take it is Enda Muldoon. 8 points to 4. A chance here for Enda Muldoon. He's about 20 metres in from the right hand sideline, kicking into Hill 16. A difficult enough kick for a right-footed player. Up he comes with his kick. He floats it in. It certainly has the distance if it has the accuracy. It comes off the crossbar. Oh, dangerous ball across the square. One of the Derrymen has it passed out. It's fisted over the bar. It's fisted over the bar by there Gary Cushnahan. Gary Cushnahan had put it over the bar. A very, very dangerous situation that could have ended up in the back of the net, Jack.
He came off the crossbar, came off the post, the goalkeeper, and came back out in the play. A touch at all the first time it was in the back of the net, but thankfully it's over the bar.
The kick out to be taken once again by Aidan Lennon, and now there's just 3 points between the sides. Almost 3 minutes of play gone here at Croke Park. Aidan Lennon to take the kick out for Westmeath. Aidan has donned the cap at half time to keep the sun out of his eyes, but thankfully it's dark at the moment. There's no sun shining into his eyes. He kicks it over the Newtown side of the field, racing out there and grabbing it for the Derry men is their big number 15 Jerry Cassidy way over the far side of the field, out to his wing half forward he's Paul McFlynn, pulled on by Deering over towards Damien Gavin. Gavin is on the ground, foul free for Westmeath off their own half back line. Martin Murta is going to take this one. Now quickly taken up this side of the field, ball over towards this side. One of the Derry players down. I saw what happened and I'll tell you in a few moments, but one of the Derry players is down over this side of the field, and certainly he's making a meal of it. I saw what happened. Damien Phelan just gave him a nudge of his elbows. He was going by, but both of them were wrestling. And
poor Damien Phelan is in the book already, so just hope that there's no action taken. Thankfully both of them are back in their feet.
The umpire, the linesman has said nothing happened, and I think there was a mean act by a Derry man. That's a sub incidentally for Derry.
The substitute for Derry there, Danny McGrellis.
Yes, Danny McGrellis is on for Derry at left corner forward, and certainly he lay there, which I would agree with Ned Flynn, a very unsporting gesture there to lie down to try and get a player foot off. The free kick over on the far side of the field to be taken by Paul McFlynn. McFlynn kicks it down onto the Westmeath half-back line. Shane Deering has it way over on the far side field, on the Newtown side of the field. He races past 2 men. Still going Deering. Deering is fouled. Free up for Westmeath from the centre circle. Quickly taken down into the far corner. Racing out for Westmeath and getting is Jerry Cassidy. Cassidy has it for Westmeath. Keith Lennon, I should say. Keith Lennon has it. Tops on his hands, gone over to John Deehan. Deehan across the centre to Tom Stewart Trainer. Trainer kicks. Blocked down, goes into the hands of Joe Casey. Casey kicks it in towards the full back and full power. It's hopping, and it's gone to the right and gone wide. And the score remains 8 points to 5. 8 points to 5. And the Derry man, we'll just see who's gone off the Derry team. We'll look around, but we'll find out in just a few moments anyway who's going off. But Danny McGrillish is on the Derry team at left corner forward. The kick out to be taken once again by David Hopkins. He kicks it out towards the centre of the field. Joe Casey has it for Westmeath. Cuts across the centre. His foul. Free in for Westmeath from just inside the 50-metre line. A free in for Westmeath, and Damien Gavin, the captain for Westmeath, is going to try it this one. 8 points to 5 in favour of Westmeath. Nail-biting stuff, Ned.
Nail-biting stuff. I think the wind is a factor. Little kick-outs from Derry are not great. And if Westmeath can get those kick-outs, particularly Gavin and Casey going first, they can do big problems.
Up he comes with his kick, a crucial kick. It's looking good. It swings to the left, just swings to the left and swings wide, and the score remains 8 points to 5. And Westmeath just managing to keep their nose up front, but it's a very, very tight situation. Kick out for Derry once again by David Hopkins. This time over the side of the field. Enda Muldoon goes high into the air. Out in the centre circle at the moment. Enda is fouled. Free for the Derry men. Cathal Keane is back in again. One of the Westmeath men down injured. Kenny McKinley there is down injured at the moment, and the referee is just calling for attention. But there's John Deehan is back out. Westmeath have resumed their prior to the game, the formation. Cathal Keane is at full forward and John Deehan is at the right half forward once again. So that switch that happened just before half time has been reverted back once again. Joe Casey gone in there to mark Enda Muldoon until Kenny McKinley is up and okay. The kick quickly taken for Derry by Johnny McBride. McBride sends a mighty one in towards the full back line. It grabbed over there by Phelan, but Danny McGillis over to the far side of the field. The big number 12 for Derry has it. He takes the kick. Adrian McGuckin swings right over the far side of the field. Aidan Lennon comes out for Westmeath. Kicked out towards the left corner back. Oh, lovely clears out to Fergal Murray. Murray from Athlone on his own half back line. Fisted across the centre. Going for his Kenny McKinley. A very dangerous ball. Oh, he managed to control it beautifully. Out towards Tom Stewart Traynor. Tom Stewart Traynor goes down on the ball, however, on the far side of the field. Fisted across the centre into John Deehan. Deehan slips, but goes into the hands of Tomas Cleary. Cleary cuts inside his man. Still Cleary going for it. Fisted out to Traynor. Traynor has it. Traynor tries to get out to and it's gone to the right and it's gone wide. It's gone David Martin. David Martin was the man who just got his boot to it there, but they were very, very tight. Gary Coleman is the right half forward gone off for Derry. The right half forward for Derry gone off. And Danny McGrillish, the kick out once again by David Hopkins, out towards the new side, out towards the Hoganstown side of the field. Knocked down, got into the hands this time of John Deehan. Deehan is on the ground, tries to pass the ball out to the far side of the field, coming in there and getting it and pulled there on one of the Westmeath men on a free in for Westmeath just inside the 50-metre line. A free in for Westmeath, and Damien Gavin is going to take this one, or will he leave it to somebody else? Damien Gavin is going to take this one.
I don't think, actually, no, he's better to leave it to Cleary. I think that Thomas Stewart Traynor is playing very well. He's getting great ball, working very hard, but he's not releasing it. And a couple of times, that last attack, a quicker ball, and we hit a score.
Tomas Cleary is going to take this one. 32 years since Westmeath have been in a final. He swings it. It's a mighty shot. It swings, and it's over the bar. Oh, great point by Tomas Cleary to put 4 points between the sides. A wonderful point by Tomas Cleary. And in my judgment, I think Tomas Cleary has scored either 1-2 or 1-3, Jack.
I think he scored 1 goal and 3 points, and he's in deadly form today.
Coming into the hands of Damien Gavin in the middle of the field for Westmeath. It's knocked out of his hands. A free in for Westmeath. And the Derry men not too happy. A free in for Westmeath. And they're remonstrating with the referee, and a little bit of argy-bargy going on there, but Derry not too happy about that one. So there's a free in, and the referee finally takes out his little notebook and puts a Derry name in it. We have seen one Derry name. That's the first one that I can remember going into it. But one of the Derry players gone into the little notebook, and Tomas Cleary is going to try this one from probably a more advantageous angle, but he's going to take it out of the hand once again. Up he comes with his kick. Will he be? No, this one is going to swing in towards parallelogram. A dangerous ball, but it swings to the left and swings wide, and the score remains 5 points for Derry, or 1-6 for Westmeath, or 9-5, and the kick out to be taken again by David Hopkins. 9 minutes gone here in the second half, and I see a sub warming up for Derry. David Hopkins to take the kick out for Derry. Kicks it right down the centre this time. Hands reaching high for, gone into the hand there of Kenny McKinley. McKinley way over towards the far side of the field to John Deehan. Deehan from Moat turns inside his man. Beautiful ball in towards Cathal Keane. Keane turns, comes out, makes room for himself. Out to this side of the field to Martin Murter. Racing in for Murter. A lovely ball. Gives it back to Traynor. Traynor has it 30 metres out. Looking for somebody to give it to. Turns inside his man again. Pass it out towards this side of the field to Cathal Keane. Keane puts inside. Looks for support. 3 Derry men on him. Comes out the field more. Very intelligent football. Being held, being pushed. Still goes back after it. Has the ball and is fouled, and a free in for Cathal Keane. And if there was ever a one Aaron, and it's certainly that one, Ned.
It was. But the problem was that, if you notice, he started on the end line and finished 45 yards from the goals. Like, you know, it's a pity we didn't take the first chance. I know it's easy to crib and it's nitpicking, but we should have taken the first chance. It would have made it a lot easier. Now we have to put this one over the bar, and it's not so easy. We're after working very hard to get that. Derry are introducing a sub. Westmeath are on top at the moment. They're certainly playing better. They're facing into the ball. They're doing a lot of things, but perhaps a little quicker. Maybe you saw it, Jack. The last couple of frees, Charles Kane was screaming inside for a quick free to be hit into him. It didn't come.
While I see a number 20 coming in for Derry, and we see who is going off. A mighty kick for Westmeath, and it's gone over the bar. A mighty kick by Tomas Cleary once again. A mighty kick, just as we were watching who was going off for the Derry men. And it's their number 9, yes, Gary Doyle. Gary Doyle is gone off. Enda Muldoon is now playing in the middle of the field for Derry. So Enda Muldoon, Gary Doyle gone off, Enda Muldoon in the middle of the field. 10 points to 5 in favour of Westmeath. 11 minutes gone. The ball back in the middle of the field. Muldoon, that was man that we were talking about, puts his hands up, pulls it down. It's gone off the hands of back and forwards. Went over towards the fullback. Misjudged over there, but Fergal Murray comes in from Atone and clears his lines out to the far side of the field. Grabbed there for the Westmeath men and cleared further out by their fullback Kevin Hickey. Up to the far side of the field. A push on one of the Westmeath men. Racing out for this Cathal Keane. Cathal Keane will go down on this one. Controls it. Hops on his toes. Tries to get up. Turns over on the far side of the field. This time he turns. Coming inside. Is foul. Free in for Westmeath way over on the far side of the field.
Cathal Keane is tormenting these lads, you know. Everything Cathal Keane has gone for in this game he's got. And so too, of course, as Cleary. Cleary is playing very well today. It'll be very difficult to pick a man of the match today, Jack.
Ned just said to you, Jack, it'll be very difficult to pick a man of the match. Well, maybe it's a bit early yet to start thinking like that.
Well, it is, but certainly Westmeath are playing tremendous football. They're double scores at the moment, 10 points to 5, and a chance of increasing that lead to 6 points. And they're full value for that 6-point lead at the moment.
The kick is going to swing in towards parallelogram. It's fisted down there, and one of the Derry men coming out with their big full-back foul. Free out for Derry. Quickly taken out towards this side of the field. Racing out for them, grabbing it for the Derry men as their cornerback. Back to their man that came in there for Derry, Paul Wilson. Wilson down around this side of the field. Still Wilson in the middle of the field. Kicks a mighty ball way over towards Fergal Murray. Puts up his hand, knocks it down. Kenny McKinley goes back, but back in there is Derry. Not able to get it this time. Pulled up there by one of the Derry men. Back to the big full forward. Gone over to the far side of the field. They're certainly putting it wide for Derry. Jerry Cassidy. Cassidy a kick, and Cassidy has sent it to the right, and Cassidy has sent it wide. And the score remains 1-7 for Westmeath, 5 points for Derry. And we're 12 minutes gone here in the second half at Croke Park.
It is early, Porrick, to talk about a man of the match, but I think it's fair to say that Derry are only young lads too, and they're going to panic now. They're going to start looking for goals. If Westmeath can avoid giving away a goal, I'll predict we win. But then again, I could be wrong.
There's a little bit of argy-bargy. I'll let Jack follow it down here in front of us going on. We'll follow the ball, but certainly between the Derry cornerback and the Westmeath corner forward, we'll follow the ball way over on the far side of the field. Knocked out of the hands there of Deering, gone into the hands there of Van Genders ball here for the Derry men. Johnny McBride has it 30 metres out to free in for Derry. A free in for Derry from about 30 metres out at about 10 metres to the right of the right hand upright, and a free in for Derry. Enda Muldoon will take this one.
It was probably a wise option there, Porrick, pulling him down, because he was heading for a goal, he was heading that speed, and he had support around him. So the sacrifice of point was probably a right decision.
1-7 to 5 points in favour of Westmeath. Enda Muldoon to take this free, a kickable free for Derry. Up he comes with his kick. He floats it beautifully over the bar, and now that leaves just 4 points between the sides. 1-7 to 6 points, 4 points between the sides. 14 minutes gone in the second half here. We're almost midway through the second half, and Westmeath will certainly, those points that they got were crucial in the first few minutes of the second half. Let's hope they can continue to pick off those points and win possession. Aidan Lennon to take the kick out for Westmeath once again. Derry haven't introduced 2 substitutions. Westmeath haven't done any as of yet. The kick out by Lennon, right out to the centre diamond of the area. Muldoon, who has moved out to midfield, plays very well, fetches it for Derry, passes it across to this side of the field to McGrealish. A long kick by him way down into the far corner. Fergal Murray loses that particular ball. It's gone into the corner, going after the Jerry Cushnahan. Cushnahan is fouled by Fergal Murray, and a free in for Derry. It'll be on the 14-metre line, way over on the far side of the field, about 10 from the sideline. A free in here, and Muldoon will take this free once again. And the Muldoon for the Derry men going over to take it. A very, very difficult, cute angle for for Muldoon. Will he put it across the square? And he quickly takes it to the right half, Paul McFlynn. A chance here for McFlynn. Bursts inside his man. A kick by McFlynn, and it's gone over the bar. It's gone over the bar. Gone over the bar. A point for Derry, and now there's just 3 points between the sides. A little bit, I think, a lack of concentration there, Jack, for a moment.
Corey, this is a crucial part of the game for Westmeath. They were ahead by 5 points. They're now ahead by 3 points. Leash came back at them in many of the games, on the 3 drawn games. Stamina is the name of the game now, but this is a crucial game. They want to keep ahead and keep their nose ahead. We've just 16 minutes gone in the second half, 19 or 20 minutes left to go, but it's crucial that they keep their lead at this stage of the game.
Cathal Keane has been moved out to left half forward this time. Tom Stewart trainer gone in. Joe Casey grabs it in the middle of the field for Westmeath. Looks out to the side of the field. Gets his kick in. Going into the hands there of the Westmeath man. Grabbing it is Keith Glennon. Glennon across the centre to still Glennon. Tapped it on his toe once. Looking for somebody to give it to. Trying to cut inside. He want to be careful or he'll be not give to Tomas Cleary. Cleary looks inside. Turns it and gives it back towards Damien Gavin. Gavin in the midfield man. Cutting through the centre. Being policed by Muldoon. Gone over to the far side of the field to Casey. Casey takes his kick. It's swinging over the bar. A mighty point by Joe Casey, the man from Castledaly. A mighty point.
Tom Stewart trainer seems to be full forward now. He does seem to be full forward. There's something going on here now. He's got into his umpire, and I worry about that. But certainly that's what Westmeath should be doing. This game is a direct ball. Tom Stewart trainer has gone full forward, appears.
11 points to 7 or 1-8 to 7 points. So the referee will speak to somebody, I'll say, when he comes out, or will he, or won't he, or what will the situation be? He's looking at Tomas Cleary, and he's going to write the names of Tomas Cleary, and I think he's Kieran McNally. He's the centre half back. Both their names are going to go into the little black book. Jack, have you ever seen as many bookings in a minor match?
I was just going to say, Pádraig, I think he's totally overdoing it because there's no need for it. It's not a dirty game. There's nothing happening untoward in any position of the field. There's nothing happening off the ball. Pulling in jerseys, they're young lads, 18 years of age. I think he's overdoing it. There's no need for it. And he's really, I'd say, only upsetting the young lads that were trying to play football.
The kick out to be taken once again by David Hopkins. Up he comes with his kick. A mighty one this time, going over the centre field area. Damien Gavin goes up for it, but this time Enda Muldoon beats him to it. Muldoon is fouled, free, quickly taken, got into the big full forward. Joseph Cassidy. Cassidy has it, turns his man, takes his kick, it's floating in, it's high, and it's gone over the bar. A point for Derry to reduce the deficit. 1-8 to 8 points. Just a goal between the sides once again, and there's 17 minutes of play, almost 18 minutes of play gone here. Aidan Lennon to take the kick out for the Westmeath men once again.
Or I would be inclined, if I were on the sideline, I'm not, to put Joe Casey marking Muldoon, because he's certainly given young Gavin a third time. He's a big man, he's kept a lot of balls, and the last 3 balls he's got has been scorers.
I see Cathal Keane out towards the centre of the field as well. We just see what Westmeath are bringing. Plenty of men out. Joe Casey goes for this one, crashes into one of the Derry men, Muldoon, and the big Derry man comes away with it. Joseph McBride. McBride has it 50 metres out, turns inside his man, passes it out towards this side of the field to McGrealish. He turns inside his man, hops it, loses it, passes it back out to McBride again. McBride pushes it across the centre, got out to Paul McFlynn. McFlynn has it for Derry. A shot, then it's gone over the bar, and now there's just 2 points between the sides. And that's the second time that McFlynn has come up from right half-back position and put the ball over the bar. 2 points for the right half-back. And Cathal Keane will, as Tom Stewart trainer, will certainly have to pay attention to the wing-back coming up and getting those scores. The kick out to be taken once again by Aidan Lennon. As Jack Nolan said, this is a crucial stage of, we're halfway through the game. This is absolutely crucial. The kick out by Aidan Lennon. A ball that will have to be won by Westmeath, way over on the far side of the field. Poyle's pushed off at Cathal Keane there. Enda Muldoon has it for the Derry men. Sends a long ball way down along in towards the full forward, Joseph Cassidy. Joe Cassidy has it, turns inside, gives it out to his corner forward, Jerry Cassidy. Cuts across the centre to Joe Cassidy once again. A shot by Cassidy and a point.
Westmeath may do something at midfield. We're in serious trouble. John Deehan or somebody may come to midfield because we are in trouble.
I see Joe, yes, just as you have said, Ned, Damien Gavin is gone in right half forward, and John Deehan has gone out to the middle of the field. That's the switch in the Westmeath team. 1 point between the sides, 19 minutes gone, 10 minutes to go, and it's all to play for. Aidan Lennon to take this kick out, a crucial one for Westmeath. They're all crucial. Up into the centre, Joe Casey goes for it, tries to get it, steps over it. foul there on one of the Derry men, and a free for Derry to be taken by their cornerback. He kicks it in towards the full forward line. Damien Phelan goes for it. Oh, he's on the ground. The cornerback is pushed off the ball, and a free out for Westmeath. A good decision by the referee. Young Phelan got it and was pushed off the ball. Maybe didn't altogether have a lot of possession. Quickly taken by Damien Phelan. Out towards Joe Casey in the middle of the field. Picks his man beautifully. Casey sends a long ball in towards the full forward line. Big cornerback coming out for it. Gone into the hands there of Damien Gavin. Gavin out towards this side of the field to Deehan. Deehan has it. 30 metres out. Still Deehan trying to get past his man. Looking for somebody to give it to. Deehan is deemed to have overplayed it, and he certainly, I have to say this time he had overplayed it, and there's a free out for the Derry men to be taken by Enda Muldoon. Enda Muldoon way over towards the far side of the field to Jerry Cassidy. Jerry Cassidy has it for Derry. Kicks a long ball about 35 metres out to Joe Cassidy. Racing over for their free in for the Derry men. A free in for Derry on the Westmeath half back line. Going over to take it there is Enda Muldoon.
Westmeath, Luke Dempsey is on the sideline roaring and encouraging them to keep moving. And certainly, as Jack said, this is the crucial period. A draw here will cause problems for us because we'll have to start all over again. Derry will have just begun to play. Muldoon is causing all kinds of problems. I would have thought Joe Casey would mark him. He's a stronger physical player, but that's beside the point if he gets this for a level.
Muldoon to take it. It's 21 minutes gone, just inside the half-back line, about 40 metres out. Up he comes with his kick. Low trajectory, goes into the hands of Shane Deering. Deering comes out, he's 20 metres out. Still Deering, 30 metres out. Passes it out to Phelan. Phelan way over to Casey. Casey has a Joe Casey from Castledelly, 60 metres. 50 metres, still going, and everybody is shouting, urging him on. Still Casey, 40 metres out. A kick by Casey, it swings, and a mighty point by Casey. Oh, that's a brilliant score. A wonderful score by Joe Casey. The man from Castledelly put it over the bar just when a point was needed. He popped up and put that one over the bar.
He has to be one of the scores of the game. A wonderful individual effort, taken brilliantly out of defence by Shane Deering, worked up the field of Casey, and he did it all himself after that.
The kick out towards this side of the field, fisted down, ran into the hands of Gavin. Damien Gavin is 50 metres out. He's 40 metres out. He takes a kick. It's a good look on one. It swings and it comes off the crossbar. A chance here, but
free out.
A free out, a chance there for Westmeath with Keith Lennon went into his hands, but the referee had blown his whistle, and there's a free out. David Hopkins to take the kick. He certainly has given it altitude. It's going to drop on the Derry half-back line. Hands reaching high for it there. Gone into the hands of one of the Derry men, Enda Muldoon. Muldoon playing very well in the centre circle. Still Muldoon. Kicks a long ball down in towards Jerry Cassidy. Fergal Murray has it. Manages to get it. Lucky to get away with that one to Shea Deering. Deering has it in the half-back line. Cuts across midfield. Deering foul free for Westmeath. And this is the time that they should slow down a little, Jack.
Yeah, certainly they have to call it. They're 2 points ahead. Deserve that last point really, the score of the match. But they want to hold that and they want to get maybe another couple on the scoreboard. But they just want to cool and slow it down and not overreact.
I see the linesman going in, Ned. You were following something here on this wing.
I was following the linesman, but I don't. The rule states that he draws attention to the referee if something happens. The rule in the middle of the field. There's only one referee.
Kenny McKinley in towards Cathal Keane. Keane has it way out on the far side of the field. Turns, taps it on his toe once, taps it on his toe twice. Hops it, still Keane. Pass it out to Tom Stewart, Trainer. Trainer comes in, looks for the goal. Still looks. The kick, a mighty kick, the swing, and it's gone over the bar.
Was a brilliant score.
A great point. Cathal Keane gave it to Tom Stewart, Trainer, and like the 2 goals he scored in Tullamore, he has put it over at a crucial time to put 3 points between the sides once again. 6 minutes to go.
The linesman is waving furiously. There's a sub on for Derry.
There's another sub on for Derry, number 24 this time, and it's Owen Farron. Owen Farron is on, and
it's a far corner forward, it's gone.
And that's Gary Cushnahan. I think Gary Cushnahan is gone, but we'll follow the play. Paul McFlynn has it, wing half back for Derry. He's in the middle of the field. He's fouled. Free in for Derry from right about 60 metres out from the Westmeath goal, to be taken by McFlynn. In towards Grealish. Grealish has it. Crashes into 1 or 2 Westmeath and passes it across the centre. Martin Murtaugh is coming in there for Westmeath. Gets it up, passes it out to Fergal Murray. Murray out to Casey. Casey for Westmeath. Taps it on his toe. He taps it on his toe again, up to the far side of the field. Way over on the far side of the field. Cutting in there for Westmeath, and a mighty kick is John Deehan. Deehan way over towards this side of the field. Racing for it is the Derry man down here in front of us. It's a left corner back, Emmett Gilloway. Gilloway down to Grealish. into the big Greeley. He 50 metres out, cuts across the centre, still going, being policed by Joe Casey, fouls, and Damien Gavin, I should say, quickly taken way over towards the far side of the field. Cathal Keane took his eye off the horn, got into the big centre field. John McBride, a dangerous one here. Ball knocked off out of the fist there of the body of one of the Derry men. He thought he should get a free. It wasn't a free. Out to Ted Deering up along the half-forward line. Out to Kenny McKinley, that's at the right back. A mighty kick up this side of the field. Racing out for this Derry man and a Westmeath man. It's going to go back into the hands of a Derry man, Paul Diamond. Diamond has it on his own half-back line. Still Diamond coming forward. Being policed by Tom Stewart Traynor. Fouled by Tom Stewart Traynor. A free for Derry to be taken by Jerry Cassidy. Cassidy down. Hands reaching high for there. The Derry man to come in, but the referee has deemed that there's a free in. There's a free in here for a foul on one of the Derry men. And a free in for Derry.
Westmeath have a sub. It's Cathal Lyons is coming on for Westmeath. I think it's Cathal Lyons. Westmeath were lucky there was a foul there, to be quite honest with you, because your man was inside. Kevin Hickey had gone up with one hand, pushed him. But it's a foul, and Cathal Lyons is on. I'm not sure who's going off on the corner forward, probably. I'll tell you in a minute.
In the Muldoon for a chance to reduce the deficit. He kicks it. It's looking good. It's gone over the bar, and now there's just 2 points between the sides. A dangerous lead. 2 points between the sides. Cathal Lyons is on, and we'll see who is gone off. Gone off is David Martin. David Martin is gone off the Westmeath team, and Cathal Lyons is on at full forward for Westmeath. 26 minutes and 34 seconds gone here at Croke Park. 2 points between the sides.
The most dangerous lead in football, Pádraig, is 2 points.
Will the youngsters from Westmeath be able to hang on to this lead? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Let's hope and give them every encouragement. A kick out by Aidan Lennon, way over to the far side of the field. Cathal Keane goes up for it, doesn't get it. It's gone out to Jerry Cassidy. Cassidy way down the far side of the field. Kevin Hickey goes for it. Kevin Hickey foul, free out for Westmeath. A free out for Westmeath, about 30 metres out from their own goal. And going over there to take it is going to be Kenny McKinley.
Speaking of McKinley, we didn't mention him much in this game, but he had a superb game. An absolutely superb game. He has always been rated as one of the best footballers on Westmeath, football-wise. And he showed the brain and he showed everything.
Oh, great catch there by Joe Casey. In towards Tomas Derry. He totally matured. He's gone into the centre half back, Kieran McNally. McNally over this side of the field, down across the centre. And the little Phelan has it. Damien Phelan is fouled. And a free up for Westmeath. And if ever a man needed to grab that ball, Damien Phelan came in and terrier-like grabbed it. I think I was... the ball, I'll follow the play over towards Cathal Keane lets it out over the sideline. Could be a costly ball. Quickly taken there, and Cathal Keane, a line ball for Derry right down here in front of us. 28 minutes, 2 minutes of play left in this game. The line ball to be taken by Derry. Will the Westmeath men make history? The right half back, Paul McFlynn over the side of the field. Grab for Derry in the middle of the field by their number 12, Adrian McGuckin. McGuckin down the side of the field. Got off the hands of McGuckin. Got out over the sideline. Line ball for Westmeath. And one of the Westmeath men injured down here in front of us. Ned.
That ball wasn't gone. But thanks be to God, we're getting breaks. The goal was disallowed was a problem. Number 10, that's John Deehan, is down injured. I think it looks like Cathal Keane. Westmeath may well be delaying the thing a bit, and I wouldn't blame them. Mercer's going to take the kick. Westmeath are just about 2 minutes from All-Ireland glory.
In fact, Ned, they're a minute and 20 seconds. Martin Murtagh to take the...
Jerry Flynn is not allowing the play to continue. Dr. Flynn is obviously, I think, it's cramp. Will Michael Curley wait? He will wait. We're a minute and a half away from All-Ireland glory, Pádraig. This is a day of history.
Well, let's hope it is. Jack,
perhaps.
Jack, what are your feelings at the moment?
Well, Pádraig, I spoke after 15 minutes of the crucial stage of the game. Well, this has to be it now, because 29 minutes gone. The lead by 2 points. This is a little bit of a break. Will do them no harm. It will help to slow it down. It all depends probably this stage now on the Westmeath defence, because they're probably going to take a goal by Derry to win it at this stage with just 5 minutes left to play. And it all depends on the defence, how tight they are and how well they can hold out.
Well, Kenny McKinley is up. He's okay. Martin Murtagh is going to take this one. He'll certainly want to give it distance. He kicks it across the centre. 2 Derry men go for it. Broken in behind him. Gone into the hands there of Johnny McBride. McBride down the side of the field to the wing half back. A dangerous ball way down along the far side of the field. Gone in over the heads of backs and forwards. Aidan Lennon will come off his line. Aidan Lennon has it. Pass it out to the fullback Kevin Hickey. Hickey has a 30 metres out from his own goal. Tries to get room. He certainly wants to give it plenty of distance. He does the right thing. A mighty kick into the midfield. Cathal Keane goes up for it. He's one of the Derry men. Paul McLean has it. Down along the centre to Doe. A dangerous situation here coming for Derry. Grabbed over there and a tackle there by one of the Westmeath men. By Shane Deering.
Rugby style.
Had to be a rugby.
Is that his second booking? I don't think so. Maybe Murphy was booked earlier. This referee may play for a draw. We're back to Clonus Sunday week.
Well, it's a free in here for Derry.
In another code, Pádraig, that would be called a professional foul. Probably a sending off offence.
Well, in fairness to Deering, he certainly wasn't taking any prisoners. And if he had let that man through, Jack, it could have been curtains.
He was right. He had to take it.
He had to take it.
This is it. Will he go for the goal? What's he going to do? Is he going to take the point and hoping he gets time?
It's 30 minutes and 42 seconds. Enda Muldoon to take the kick. He floats it in. He floats it to the left and wide. He floats it to the left and wide. 30 minutes and 51 seconds gone. The referee is looking at his watch.
I said it before. God is a Westmeath man. He's a Westmeath man.
It's All-Ireland. The Westmeath are All-Ireland champions. The first time ever in the history of the county. Westmeath, not here since 1963, are All-Ireland champions.
Let the celebrations begin.
Well, let the celebrations begin. They're all down on top of one another and the scrums all over the place. The dub flags go high. Ned, a wonderful day for Westmeath.
Absolutely brilliant. Let the celebrations begin. I'm not going to be home tonight, but I can tell you this, there won't be a lot of Westmeath people at home tonight. They'll be in the spa. There'll be something around there. This is unbelievable. This is history. I said early on we were talking about history. There was no Radio 3. There was no local radio that time in 63. There was no television really that time for minor games. We have got history, boys. And this is undoubtedly the greatest day in the history of Westmeath football. And I would like, and please God, I would love the people like Eugene Doherty, Paddy Walsh from Moat, Paddy Monaghan from Brownstown, Ned Martin from Ballymore, men who have passed the eternal reward. If they were here, this would be an unbelievable day. But today is the greatest day in the history of Westmeath football.
Okay, I'll go to Olivia Buckley, who's up there with people from Moat. Okay.
Hello, Derek and Jack and Boyd. Well, I'm joined here by a number of Westmeath supporters with actually tears in their eyes. What's your name?
Dave McGuire, Mullingar, happiest day of my life. I don't think my honeymoon was as good.